Brings it over to the far side.
Goes wide.
Dearborn, Hustler, and Davis. Behind the net. Davis tries to move the puck out to the middle. Gets it out to the post. Out to the
Here we've got, we started super early, so we're trying to play catch up to get online, so I apologize for the delays. But we're here, we're happening, it's on. Your Junior Preds playing Fox Motorsport here in game 2 up in Detroit. Fox with the puck. We got Leighton Jones in the net on the far side. The left-handed glove. In comes Heyman. He comes in tripped up. Reg gets spun out. Now back to Heyman. He tries to find his way with the puck taken away by Fox. Moved up ice. Carney and Farragut on for defense. Sisti on in the offensive line. He's got Farragut on the wing. He centers the pass loose in front. Nobody home. Got a nice clean rink to shoot from today. Nice facility. Sisti at center ice. He looks in, sends it back behind the net. Follows it up. Stays with it. Referee's blocking me out completely. Corsica at the wall. Far end, taken over to the far side to Sisti. Move to the middle. Carney brings it up. He gets help by Corsica. He sends it in. Rone, number 16. He comes in for a quick pin of the puck. Gets it over to Fitz. Fitz puts the brakes on, spins away. Looks to get to the slot. Comes up a little short. Fox takes it the other way. Gloved by Leighton Jones. He holds on and we'll have a face-off to his left. 11:29 on the clock. Zeros on the board. First period. Sorry for the late notification here, but we started early. So we had to hustle in and get set up. So game number 2 coming at you here from Detroit, Michigan. Junior Preds and Fox Motorsports. Junior Preds opened up this morning with a 4-4 tie against CompuServe. Here comes Gorzica. He comes across, loads up the forehand, shoots, gets tipped, and back behind the net. Out to the middle. Fox tries to bust through the D, stood up at the blue line for a moment by Ronain and Fitz. Far corner, the scrum. Taken by Fox. They center and bring it out after reset. Towery steps in, takes his man off the puck, moves over to Howard. He moves it up to Halter. Halter had a two scores this morning. Hustling over was Kennedy for the puck, trying to get ahead of the icing call, but came up a little short. So icing will be on the far end to the right of Herman, or I'm sorry, Leighton Jones. Face off, draw, won by Fox, sent down in the low corner, back behind the net. Moved to the near corner by Graham. Zone is cleared. Nice pickup by Kennedy, he works his way through, gets it over to Halter. Halter on the backhand, hits it off of the glove. Now back to Howard, far side. Nice little rush there by the boys. Fox and Junior Preds are tied at a single game win against each other so far this year. Puck kept in by Howard, he dumps it behind the net. He'll go off. Simpson's on with Kennedy, Halter, Graham. Davis comes on. Davis digs into the corner. Steps in, tries to free the puck. Over to Reg. Reg with the big hit. Now over to Davis. He picks it up, looks, dumps it into the corner. Gives it to Reg. Reg on the backhand. Brings it back to Davis. Davis comes around the short side. Centering pass. Brings it over to Loshi. Tries to give it back to him. Now Davis looks. Brings it out to the blue line. Farragut keeps it in. Knocked down by Fox on the blue line. Picked back up and bumped off the puck was Carney. Loshi kicks it back to 93. He sends it back up the blue line. Gives it right back to Loesch. Loesch comes in. Davis crash in the middle. Loesch in the corner. Oh, he just took a big elbow to the chin. Shot comes in, goes behind the net. Picked up. Referee's in the way again. Right back to Heyman, who came on. Lost it to Fox. Shot goes wide. Don't think that went off of Jonesy. Just looks like it went wide. Sisti moves the puck forward. Offsides is Heyman. We are at 9:18 on the clock. First period, zeros on the board. Heyman taking the face-off in the neutral zone. Looks like the refs carry extra pucks in their pocket. Not one too many, so one goes to the other ref. Face-off draw, won by the Preds, dumped into the corner. Picked up by Heyman, moved over to Ackright. Ackright gets through some traffic, finds Heyman behind the net. Trading places, Heyman and Sisti. Shot on by Heyman. Held onto by Ekbald, number 40 for the Fox Motorsports. Trick with this guy, get him moving left to right. He's a big boy in the net. Heyman takes the draw. Wins it, draw back to the blue line to Minnie. Minnie shoots, loose in front. Loose again, Ackright gets a quick shot off, deflected to the corner. We're getting the looks right now, folks. Now we just got to execute to the net through the pads and find the back. Here comes Sisti. He comes in, he's getting attacked. Shot goes wide. Over to Towery. He looks, sends it in, knocked down by the defense. Picked up by Ronayne. He comes through, dumps it in the corner. Knocked up high by Ackright. Loose in front, loose puck. Ronayne bangs away off the left pad. Nice job, 16. Keep trashing the net. Drop pass. Finds its way out of the zone. Ackright dumps it in, paddled away by number 40 for Fox. Line change for the Preds. Gorzica comes on with Fitz, Ronayne, Simpson, and Graham. Fox tries to move it up ice, dumps it deep, back behind the net, far corner. Bumped up to Fitzy. He finds Ronayne. Ronayne over to the wing, finds Gorzica. He puts the brakes on, tries to switch to the backhand. Far side Fitz. See if Fitz has got some new shoulder pads today. He had to use some borrowed ones from the lost and found bin this morning because he left his at home. Ronayne kicks it out. Graham fires. Loose in front. Another loose puck. Played high by Fitzy. He knocks it out of the sky. Keeps it in front. Simpson tried to swing at it. Lost it off the tip of the stick. Dumped into the corner by Fitz. He finds Gorzica. Gorzica banks it off the wall. Finds Ronayne. Ronayne pushed off. He stays on. Takes a big hack coming around. And comes up with the puck. At the blue line. A hard shot by Graham. And White's going to We got a slash. Ronayne going in the box. Getting an earful from the refs for a slash. First penalty kill for this game, minute and 30. Ronayne, the criminal, in the box, minute and 30. Davis steps in for the drop on the far side, far corner, right of Jonesy. Draw one by Fox. Controlled at the blue line, dumped into the corner. Boys pressing. Picked up by Loesch. Loesch wraps it off the wall, out to the blue line. Out of the middle, high shot, blocked by the Preds, picked up by Fox. Graham stays on his man. Back out to the blue line, kicked up high, out of play, or out of the zone. Line change for the Preds. Graham stays on, in comes Heyman. He's joined by Sisti and Carney. Fox with the puck. Trying to cycle and move it around in the corner. Big scrum picked up by the Preds. They try to clear a zone and do successfully. Sisti on the far side. He dumps it into the corner. Now it's a foot race. Heyman digs in hard. 21 seconds remaining in the power penalty kill. Moved up the far side. Fox down into the corner. Picked up by Carney. He swings it to the near boards. Takes it back to the far boards. Finds Sisti. He gets it out of the zone. Picked up by Heyman. He's got bodies in front. Just going to kill some time. There's a little chicken out there. Bumped off the puck. Reinforcements come in with Halter and Kennedy. Kennedy got knocked down. Farragut got spun up. Fox goes the other way. Shot! Jonesy with the quickness to the pads. And the butterfly lays out. Stops the puck at 4:14. First period, zeros on the board. Face-off draw on the left of Jonesy. Controlled by Fox. Shot high. Lowry behind in the corner. Forces the puck out to the blue line, now to the far corner. In front of the Preds bench. Junior Preds go to clear. Get it out in the neutral zone. Halter. Halter had 2 scores in the first game. Here comes Kennedy. He gets bumped off the puck, comes into the corner. Howard joins him. Halter out at the blue line. Minnie with a quick shot bounces off the ice and off the pads of the Fox goaltender. Turn the other way. Fox tries to get by the D. Works to the corner. Nice back check by the Junior Preds D. Puck is cleared. Will not be iced. Kennedy comes over. Loses his stick on the swat. He comes off. Smart move. Leave the stick, get off the ice, let somebody else get on. Stick was too far away. Loesch comes on. Loesch is going to get a trip. That's a weak call right there. That guy just fell over. It wasn't from Loesch. Far side. Junior Preds get a hold of the puck, and Loesch will go in the box. Very weak call. Junior Preds on a penalty kill again for 1:30. Loesch in for the trip. Again, I don't think that was a trip. That was just a skater falling over on his own 2 feet. Puck is cleared on the zone. Sisti breaks through the traffic, goes to the backhand and shut down. Nice nifty move by number 12. He got the break got through the traffic, got the shot off. Just a good solid save by number 40. Sisti had the break. Odd man, let's get it right here. Howard tries to get through traffic, taken away. Graham, Sisti, Howard, and Simpson on D. Trying to kill this penalty. Puck picked up by the Preds, moved to the far corner. Little collision there. Nice takeaway. Move it up, move it up, move it up. Come on, Simpy. Simper tries to get it up to Sisti. Got picked up by Fox, knocked down at the blue line on the far side. Out of the middle. Fox takes it to the wing. Sisti on the back check. Gets help by Carney. Sisti lifts it up, sends it out of the zone. 20 seconds left to kill. Icing is the call. Smart move. 1:29 on the clock for the first period. We won't have a cut of the ice until after the second period, so we'll go right into the next one. Looks like Minnie's coming back out. He must have had an equipment problem, probably a blade. So he's back in the bench, on the bench. Puck is down, loose. 18 seconds to kill here. Lifted out of the zone by the Junior Preds. Romaine steps up, Fitz helps. At the blue line, Farragut on the far side. He comes in, big body at the wall. Puck has cleared the zone, and we are 5-on-5. Icing is waved. No, it is not. Icing is not waved. Face off to the right of Jonesy. Minute and 30. Happy Friday. It's a hockey day. Five on five. Back to full strength. Where's it going? The near boards. Gets a little help. Nice feed. Oh. Nice feed from Fitzy, just out of the reach of Ronayne. And we got a penalty coming. Penalty on Fox, number 11. Bad boy. Naughty, naughty. Go in the box for a hook. And think about your discretions. Face off to the left of the Fox Motors goalie, 28. Howard steps in for the Preds. Takes the draw. Right in front and scored by Kennedy on a rip. Right off the face-off draw. Bam, bam. That was like not even a tenth of a second off the clock. You can't map out a better face-off draw. Draw straight to the center. Kennedy with the howitzer into the back of the net. 1-0. Junior Preds on top of Fox. Kennedy needed that. Back in action for 45 seconds. See what we got here. Kennedy stays on. Same line still on. I'm going to leave you live here between periods. $20 seconds left. One more attempt here and there's the whistle. I'm going to put you on mute. I'll be right back. And we got a minute of intermission. All right, I'm back. I know you missed me. I get it. Long walk across the arena. Shot by Simpson. Knocked into the air and knocked down by Fox. Simpson will retrieve. Over to Graham. Graham clears his zone. Finds Sisty. Sisty lifts it in on the backhand into the corner. Picked up by Heyman, number 24. Given back to Sisty. Picked up back by Heyman. A little back and forth activity. Jonesy seals off the post. Catches it with the shoulder. Puck moved back to Sisty up the boards on the far side. He puts the brakes on, looks for help. Out at the blue line, finds Minnie. Minnie fires it loose in front. Deflected to the pads of the Fox goalie. Centering pass did not get through. Heyman spun up at the blue line. Fox carries it into the red line. Soft dump by Fox. They pick it up. Move it into the corner, out to the near side. Ackright gets a piece of it. Fox tips it in. Hustling back is Minnie. He fires it up, tipped out of the zone to Heyman. He finds a loose Fitzy. Fitzy fires. And covered by Fox. Nice tip of the puck forward in transition to find Fitzy with an opportunity on the far side. Ronayne, 16, righty, steps in for the face-off. 12:48 on the clock, second period. 1-0, Junior Preds up on Fox. Carney got spun up, stays with it, stays tight on D. Farragut in the middle helping out. Centering pass intercepted by Carney. He gets knocked back a few feet, but did his job. Stepping into the puck. Farragut over to Carney. Carney gets around one, sends it forward. Tipped in by Ronayne. That was legit. Finds Fitzy hustling back behind the net. He tries to center. Cuts back to the far side in the corner. Plays a little cat and mouse. Centers it. Hard shot deflected down wide. Over to Ronayne in the corner. Fox comes back. Farragut, shot, pad save. Moved into the corner to Farragut. He moves it up ice. Oh, nice little nifty pass through the wickets. Over to Ronayne. He goes in. Just lets a little drifter go to the net. That's about all he could do with it. It's kind of interesting, isn't it? Back in the corner. Junior Preds, Howard, Halter. Working to the far side, out to the blue line. Graham, he sends it behind the net. He tries to get it to the blue line as well. Neutral zone play, controlled by Fox. Now kicked into our zone by Fox. Graham. Oh, don't get cute with it. Wyatt, come on now. Nice pick up. Nope. Graham behind the net. He looks. Sends it off the wall, chips it up high, gets it over to Kennedy. Kennedy kicks in the Jets. It's into the corner. Davis comes in, steps up, takes it in the corner. Puts the brakes on a. He got picked. Stays with it though. Gets it right back. Dumps it in the corner for Kennedy. Kennedy on the backhand. Works behind the net. Reg comes in to help. He gets it to Davis. Davis behind in the corner. He battles two. Still has the puck, gets it back to Reg. Reg tries to get through 2 behind the net. Now he gives it back to Davis. Now Reg gives it back to Davis again. Davis moves it out to Towery. He spins around. We got a delayed penalty coming. Towery will reset. He'll kick it back to Minnie. Minnie will cut it back and he'll look, moves it up ice. Stay in control of it there, boys. Nope. Fox going in the box for 1:30. Power play coming for the Junior Preds. See what the call is here. We got, I have no idea. Didn't see it. But he did something. Naughty. 9:56 on the clock. Second period. 1-0. Junior Preds up on Fox. Power play activated. Heyman. Joined by Sisti. Looks like Ackright. Simpson and Graham. Graham with the puck, moves it to Simpson. Now over to Sisti. Sisti battles in the corner, gives it back to Heyman. Heyman looks to the middle. Gives it to Graham. Graham puts the brakes on, surveys, takes it back out to Heyman. Heyman fanned on the shot. And Fox takes the puck away. And we got a slash coming on Fox for taking the puck or the stick out of the hands of Heyman. So you got a slash. So we're going to go 5-on-3. So we got 59 seconds, basically a minute on the first power play. And then we got 1:30 to add to that for the second tie. So we'll have 30 more seconds of power play opportunities after the next guy gets out of the box. Hopefully at a 5-on-3 we can score quickly. Take advantage of it. Puck is down. Out to the blue line, Simpson. He skates it in, shoots through traffic, loose in front. Moves back out to the blue line. Gathered by Graham. Drops it back to Simpson. He wasn't ready for that. Keeps it. Over to Sisti, number 12. Cross ice. Tipped over to Graham. Graham fires. And covered by Fox. So face-off will be to the right of Fox Motor goaltender. I can't get too close to the glass because it'll start picking up these little dots and then you'll be out of focus. Heyman steps in for the face-off. He draws, holds it, kept in by the Junior Preds. Simpson drops it to Sisti. Sisti throws it front to Ackright. Back out to Simper. He skates through, shoots off the paddle. Secondary shot. Oh, off the right pad. Or no, gloved. Gloved by Fox. Had him down on the right side. Secondary shot in the mitt. He made a great play. Yep. Snatched it out of the sky. Corsica over to Fitz. Up to Farragut at the blue line. He gives a backhand, kind of a wobbler to Fitz. Didn't get much mustard on it, if you will. Hustling back is Carney. He skates it up a little, got some space. 5-on-3, boys. Carney skates it in, gets bounced off the wall, stays with the puck. Drops it back to the blue line, stepped up Farragut. He'll take it in the neutral zone. Crisscross of the passes. We're making it look too good for the boys over there at 5-on-3. Now it's 5-on-4 for 30 seconds. Fitzy battles on the far boards. Gets helped by Ronayne. Puck is stuck at the wall. We got blue dasher boards today instead of the traditional yellow. Backhand dropped into the corner by Farragut. Just not getting a lot on these passes or these dumps of the puck. They're just soft bleeders going into the corners. Fox coming in hot. Centering pass picked up by the Junior Preds D. Farragut wears one off the chin. Moves it behind the net to Carney. Now to the blue line. Cleared out of the zone. And we're back to 5-on-5 hockey. 1-0. 7:14 on the clock. Second period. Ronayne picks it up. Sends it all the way down ice. Icing is the call. I think Jonesy's hunting for something. He's using the blade to dig for ice. Be right back. All right, I'm back. Puck went the distance. Our end to the far end. Halter, Mini, Towery. Fox coming in hot on the backhand. Nice pickup of this. Oh! Thank you very much there, Mr. Post, for the save. Fox had an open net and bounced it off the post. Referee's in my way. Towery's working with Mini behind the net. Al Howard moves the puck out to the front. Fox with the puck, sends it back. Back out to the blue line. The ref still hasn't moved. Moves in front behind the net. Picked up by Howard. Sent out of the zone. Sorry, but I didn't want to move the camera. I have a good spot. I know it sounds weird, but with all the dots on the glass, when you find clear, you keep it. Davis into the corner. He's joined Halter and Kennedy. Towery. Towery keeps it in at the blue line. Sends it to the net, off of the paddle, and into the corner. Halter, near corner. Applies some pressure. Graham dropping back. Looks to set up his classic hip check. Did not do it. Loesche's got it on the wing. Skates in hard for the backhand. Centers the pass off the pads. Simpson drops back. Centering pass goes through the passing zone. Now Loesch over to Graham. Graham to Simpson. Off the wall. Takes it up to Loesch. Loesch chips it over. Reg bangs it down low in the corner. Loesch hustles in behind the net. Fox turns it up. Knocked down by some pads in the neutral zone. Gathered by Fox. Through the middle. Graham tries to stand him up. Backhand. Nice stop by Graham. Pokes it away. Picks up his own little poke check. Fox takes it right back. Reg comes in. Open ice hit. Bumps his man off and takes one right back. And there's a penalty by Fox for a roughing, an elbow to the head on Reg. So we'll go back to a power play with 4 minutes and 19 seconds remaining in the second period. Junior Preds on the power play. Heyman, Graham, Simpson, Sisti, Ackright. Minute and 30, power play. 1-0, second period. Fox swings it over to the far side, picked up by the Preds, carried into the corner by Graham. He bobs and weaves, spins around, tries to move the puck back out to the blue line, gets it right back, takes it behind the net, goes for a wraparound on the backhand off of the right blocker of the Fox goaltender. Puck is cleared. Icing is the call. Face off to the right of the Fox goalie. Minute left in the power play. Ronane steps in for the face-off, number 16. Minnie and Towery on D. Gorzica and Fitz on the wings. Gorzica with it at the middle. Taken by Fox. Taken back by Ronane. Now Fitz, or Towery, I'm sorry. Towery's got it. He plays a little cat and mouse. Gets it to Minnie. Minnie sends it up. Tipped in by Gorzica. Chased down by Ronane in the corner. Boys trying to set up a power play. Minnie gets around one, sends it in the corner, back to Gorzica, behind the net. Now to Fitz. Back up the wall to Minnie. Low in the corner to Ronane. Boys can't get control of the puck enough to set up the power play. Towery low in the far corner, gets it out to the blue line to Fitz. Fitz crosses, shot. Ronane with the shot on the short side. Goes post side, knocked down by Fox and gloved. So we'll have a face-off. 10 seconds left in the power play, so we haven't done a whole lot with that opportunity. One last hoorah from this line. We got Howard, Kennedy, Halter with Farragut and Carney. Face-off draw won by the Preds. Carried in deep by Farragut, back behind the net. He'll get it right back. Nope. Back to 5-on-5 hockey for 3:45 right now. Farragut at the boards in front of the Fox bench, upended. Puck carried in and offsides by Fox. Period number 2, folks. 2:34 on the clock. 1-0 Junior Preds. Need to get a secondary goal. That would be nice. Nice strong play there by the defense. Takes the puck, moves it down ice. Icing is the call, and we'll stand. So we'll face off to the left of Jonesy. Give you a little angle here for the face-off draw. Howard steps in. Puck is down. One by the Junior Preds. Moved up the wall to Halter. He slips it between the D's feet. And the puck is cleared to the far end. Gathered by Fox. On the near board. Picked up by Carney. He sends a high shot wide to the net. Picked up on the far side by Fox. Back behind the net. Out to the blue line. Kept in by Carney. And now knocked into the neutral zone. Stolen by Fox. Fox tries to get through traffic. Nice job by the D. Holds it up. Nice pickup by Graham. He sends it up. A little too strong down the wall. That'll be icing. And we got 1:15 on the clock. Icing and line changes, both sides. Davis, Loesch, Graham, Reg, Simpson. Face-off, 14. Holds it at the dot. Knocked down. Graham comes in, lifts it up out of the zone, tipped out of the zone. Icing is the call. And we'll do it again, right here. Boys figuring it out. they're going to do. Davis steps in for the draw. Draws it to the middle, gets it to Simper. He sends it up the wall. Reg chips it forward. Oh, just out of the reach of Reg got it right back though. Davis comes in, moves it to the middle, tries to get it over to Reg in the corner. Reg moves it to Davis behind the net. He gets pinned to the wall, keeps the puck, moves it to the forehand, slides it out to Simper. He's at the blue line, cuts left and right, and then Sand on the shot, trying to catch his feet at the same time. Puck still loose in the opposition zone. Davis kicks it in, back behind the net, tries to find Reg, 92. He comes in, bodies up on the corner. Nice pickup by Loesch. He sends it into Reg. Reg turns, takes it behind the net. Keeps it. Heyman steps in to help. He comes in for Davis. Minnie steps up and Fox takes it. They come in on a rush shot. Nice cover by Jonesy. He read that one very nice. Came out of the crease and then sealed off the post. So 9 seconds, 0.9 seconds. So basically a flash of the clock. And we're going to go into period number 3. Quick draw here. Heyman. As soon as they touch it, the clock will. There it is. There you have it. After 2, Preds up on Fox. 1-0 going into period number 3. It's Zamboni time. So we'll take a break and we'll be back. All right. I know, you missed me. I get it. It's tough being this popular. Period number 3 coming to you here in just a moment. Boys are warming up. Everybody's stepped outside the rink to warm up. It's a lot colder in the rinks here than they are down south. So we step into the lobby for a little quick warm up. A nice facility though. I haven't really showed it to you, but you can kind of get a look for it. There's some bleachers over here. And you got a little skylight up there. So a little bit of natural light coming into the rink. And some decently clear glass to look through. So final words from Coach JP over at the bench, and we are going to kick off the third and final period for the day. And we are done. (1-0) is your score. Junior Preds up on Fox. Pretty good battle here. Might want to get yourself locked down tight to the couch because I'm sure things are going to kick up a little bit. That depends on Heyman, the center, on this third period faceoff. What's he going to do? He's helped by Sisti, Simpson, Ackright, and of course Jonesy in the pipes. Jonesy had a broken stick today. Can you believe that? Ha! A goalie with a broken stick. Never happens, right? Yeah, that happened today. So sorry, James, but the kid needed a new stick. So looks like you're going to have to work another shift at the Titans game or something. Just kidding. Hope you're doing well, buddy. We'll see you next week. Icing will be the call, and no, it is waved off. Sisti comes down, hustles to the corner, applies some pressure on Fox. Picked up. Loshi steals it, cuts to the middle, fires, and swings right over the puck. Loesch on the whiff. Had the look, had the lane. Looks like the ice might be a little wet yet, so the puck could have got held up in a puddle. He flips it forward, finds Davis. Davis toe drags, moves it forward. He's struggling, he was going to get blown up right there, folks, but I think he caught it just in the nick of time that the dude was coming in for an open ice hit, and he pulled back, so lucky for him. Because I have a feeling he would have been flying. Over to the far side, Carney bangs it off the wall, finds Loesch. Loesch has Davis in the middle. Loesch gets around one. He comes in, shoots, fires, launches it over the crossbar. Over to the blue line. Towery tried to keep a hold of it, pushed back into the neutral zone by Fox. Now to the far side, Loesch. He dumps it in lightly. Icing is waved off. Halter comes in. Now over to Kennedy. Kennedy drops it back into the corner. He picks up Howard in front. Tipped by Halter. Nice no-look by 28. Over to Halter in front of the net. Good awareness by 53. I see Kennedy out there talking some trash. Can't imagine what he's saying. I'm sure it's funny. Howard steps in, holds the puck at the dot, taken by Fox. A little bump by Kennedy at the wall. Now Howard. Cross ice over to the far side by Fox. Picked up in the neutral zone by the Junior Preds. Mini, number 22. Now to the near side. Picked up by Towery. Sent back across ice. Tipped in by Halter. He's got Kennedy. Kennedy's got a break. He fires. Deflected to the right. Drop back low. Kennedy lifts that high. It's a goal. It'll go right over the shoulder. Got the goalie to his pads. But Kennedy shot wide. And a quick tapper by Fox. I missed it. And they got it past Jonesy on the far end. That ties us up at 1. Didn't see what happened there. Maybe a little collapse in the defensive return to the zone. I'm not sure. But one thing's for sure, the puck's in the back of the net, and it's 1-1. $12:15 on the clock, third period. Like I said, strap yourself to the couch. It's going to be one of those finishes. We work hard all the way through the game, then we get it knotted up, and now it's a what are we going to do kind of moment. Nice tip. Oh, right off of the tape of Ronayne. He had some open space in front of him. Fox takes it to the corner. Defense picks it up. Fox carries it over, dumps it in the corner. Into the near corner goes Simpson. He tips it up to Gorzyka. He gloves it, drops it, skates it, gives it to Fitzy. Fitzy's ridden down to the ice. Looks like a rodeo bull ridden into the ice by Fox. Near board's picked up. Heyman, he gets bodied into the wall. Lifted high off the glass by Fox. They carry it, send it to the middle. Knocked in, kept in. Come on. Come on, Heyman. Heyman puts it in! That a baby! Yes! Hell yeah. Heyman with the steal. Comes across the middle, throws a wrister at the net. Finds the upper right corner. And puts the Junior Preds on top 2-1. Nice work. 24. 11:02 on the clock, third period, and we'll get you into the action because obviously nothing happening at the net at the moment. Boys are banging the wall over on the far side. They're pumped up, trying to stay in the moment. Quick shot on net, paddled by the goalie. Not really a shot, just a soft slider from center ice. Now put some pressure on there, boys. Let's go. Go for the jugular. In comes Heyman. He'll bring it around, sends it out to the blue line. Farragut, he shoots it tipped. Loose in front, gloved, and pushed to the far side by the goalie. Sisti pinned at the wall, gets it out to the blue line. Carney tips. Shot got tipped by Heyman, falling to the knees. Back out to Carney. He tries to pick it up and does so in the neutral zone. Drops it back to Simpson. He sends it up ice. Tries to hit Loshi on the fly. Two men down in front of the Preds bench. Picked up by the Preds, skated forward, sent into the corner. Sisti comes in and offsides is the call. That's a bummer. Nope. We're calling it intentional, so the face-off will go down to the far side. Davis comes on, number 14, takes the face-off to the right of Jonesy. He draws, moves it to the corner. It finds Minnie. Minnie moves it up the wall to Loesch. Loesch chips it out of the zone and carried across ice. Anybody's puck. Back into the corner. Towery gives chase. Puts the brakes on, takes the puck, moves it up through the corner. Finds an open skater, Loesch. Loesch gets around one. He gets bumped off. Nice try there, Loesch. Back the other way, Fox works his way to the net, goes wide. Back to the corner. Kept in by Fox, now Loesch. He gets upended. Come on, Towery. Towery moves it up. Reg has got a look. He winds up. Shia! Shot goes high. He got a nice zipper on that one. Went off the blocker. Heyman comes in. Ackright got a piece of it, kept it in the zone. Now Heyman fights through the traffic, goes to the net, centers it. Oh, Ackright a step off. He looks, sends it down behind the net, picked up by Heyman. He'll look, gives it to Sisti after Heyman gets bounced off the wall. Now to Simpson. Simpson shoots, goes wide. Good rush by the boys on transition. Minnie picks it up, sends it in. Sisti chases it down, tips it behind the net. Heyman picks it up, back to Sisti. Sisti looks, takes it, circles Circles again. Sissy shoots through off the blocker. Deflected over to Graham. He keeps it, backhands it back to Sissy. Sissy moves it to the middle. Simpson back quick to Heyman. Heyman keeps it, gathers, takes it back out to the blue line, over to Graham. Graham in front, deflected in, off of the pads. Gathered, loose puck in front. It's a scrum and a whistle. And Ackright's getting bounced and pulled. Heyman comes in to help. I wish these guys would figure it out. Nobody's always attacking the goalies, but yet the players tend to bump the other players into their own goalie. It's kind of silly. Too much watching NHL. Not everybody's out to kill the goalie. Howard steps in, 28 from the draw. He gets it, wins it to Kennedy. Kennedy spins around, tries to shoot. Finds Halter. Now Howard in front. Backhand in front. Oh, just couldn't connect on those. Got a couple of passes into the middle. Stolen by Simpson. Chipped high and out of play. Kind of deflected. Simpson, actually that was Graham. Graham tried to throw a backhand to the middle, and it got deflected off the stick from Fox and out of play. So 2-1's your score, 7:46 on the clock, and we're in the third period. Say that 3 times, it's a lot of information. Howard on the far side, far corner, right of Jonesy. Puck is back in action. Pass to the middle, tipped out by Halter. Now carry back to Simpson. He takes it off the dasher, tries to hit Howard on the lead. Came up a little short. Kennedy comes through traffic. He's still got it. Cuts to the middle. Centering pass. Right in. Knocking in it. That's in. That's in. That's in. Nope. Looked like it was in. Sure looked good. Okay. Yep. Thank you. Face-off draw. Ronayne wins it to the wall. Tries to get it to Gorzica. Fox kicks it out of the zone. Hustling over is Carney. Centering pass comes across. Josie stretches out. Kicks it with the right pad. Tipped out to Gorzica. He tips it out of the zone. Icing is waved off on a rolling puck. You see that puck get on its edge. Kept into the zone. Fitzy. Centers. Oh, missed it. Ronayne just missed the one-timer. These kids make it look easy. People make it look easy. One-timers are not easy. Timing is everything. In front, Jonesy lays out. Not enough. Dang it. Backside. Jonesy went down on the right, had to come back to the left. No backside help. Makes it 2-2. Easy goal for Fox. 5:35 on the clock. Third period. We're getting the opportunities on this end. We just aren't getting puck in the net for 2 goals. I don't know what the shots on goal are because they don't have those posted, but it's kind of a repeat of yesterday or this morning. Davis at center ice. Controlled. Puck is controlled by Fox off the draw. In the middle, Towery. He finds Reg. Reg hits the winger. Low centers it off of the loose puck in front. Reg comes in. He's getting doubled up. He's not doing anything. Referee's like, we're good. I like this ref. He's kind of funny because he's actually explaining it. Look, I'm here. I got it. And he's laughing. I love it. Because at least he's explaining stuff to him. The other dude this morning, he was a stiff. He didn't do anything. And he's cool about it. Davis on the draw. Comes in. Now over to the wall. Towery keeps it in. Where's the glass? And we're going to have a penalty coming up on Fox. Thank you very much. Towery just got blasted into the wall on a crap backside check. So Fox is going in the box for 1:30 for a bad penalty. So the face-off will be on the left side of the goaltender for Fox. Davis will take the draw. Loesch, Towery. Towery still wiggling his head a little bit. I think he got rattled a skosh. Face-off draw, one back to the blue line. Shot in front, deflected. Towery steps in. Loesch keeps it, sends it back, gets it to Towery, now loses it. Loose in the neutral zone, picked up by Davis. He turns in, goes in hard, cuts back. Out to the far side, over to Towery, back to the middle. Tipped by Loesch. Davis at the wall. Now Minnie. Taken back by Fox. It squirts down to Jonesy. He plays it with the paddle. Moved up to Reg. Reg takes it in, tries to hit Loesch on the fly to the net. Davis crashing the wall. Fox steals it and takes it the other way. Dumped into the corner. Line change coming, Preds. Heyman kicks it through, gets spun around. Sisti lends a hand. Ack right on the far side in the corner. Oop, drop pass got stuck. Now to Heyman. Back behind the net. Kicked off the wall and down deep. That'll be icing by Fox. We got 17 seconds left on a power play. Not much doing on that, so maybe off the face-off here we can do something quickly. 15 seconds left to the power play. Heyman. Holding here, blowing my hands. Referees moving guys back. These guys are much more chill about it. Pointing out, directing traffic. Not like we do this morning. Last chance. Come on, Sipper. Over to the far side. Over to Sisti. Sisti shoots. Deflected into the corner. Back to Ackright. Heyman. Graham turns. Gets it to the blue line. Finds Simper. He comes across the middle. Throws it in front. Paddled away. Shot loose. Backhand. Picked up by the Preds. 5-on-5 hockey. Made the best of the last 15 seconds on the power play. We're knotted at 2 here in the third period. Fox carries it out. They'll reset the table. Oh, fanned on. Ackright has a chance. Bumped off the puck. Didn't have a lot of momentum going. Wasn't really expecting the Fox player to fan on the puck, but he did. They're buried in front of us here. Puck is pinned. You can kind of see what's going on. Fox takes it, goes to the other side, moves it up the middle. Boys on retreat. Poke check, Simpson. He picks it up. No, that was Graham. Sorry, Graham with the poke check. Sisti comes through. Drop pass. Oh, Aki. Aki wasn't ready for it. Sisti had the drop pass down for him. Kennedy standing up his guys, working through the middle, trying to get through traffic. Now to Carney, 93. He'll cut across the middle. Hard off the dasher, too hard, and that'll be icing. Read it, guys. Not everything's got to be solid. Just a little touch. 3:18 on the clock. 2-2. Face off to the right of Jonesy. Controlled by Fox. Man down. Nice sniper got Fox in the zone. Howard got twisted up. Halter came to help. Puck moved into the offensive zone. Far boards picked up by Simpson. He moves it up, tipped in by Halter. Now carried in by Carney, taken away by Fox, and into the corner. Loose, puck behind the net. Fox coming off. Oh, loose puck. Jonesy had a glove on it and then lost it. Fox sends a slider out, bounces its way to the corner on the far side. Tighten it up down there, boys. Tighten it up. Nice knockdown by Halter. Chipped out of the zone by Halter as well. In comes Kennedy. He's got speed. He comes in. Goes to the backhand. This loses it. Centering pass. That's all he had right there. Nice try, Z. Xander had the jump right there. In comes Fitzy. It came off the puck. Xander got the backhand on. I think the defense got a piece of him on the backhand shot. Ronayne lost his edge coming in. He might have had a break. He just got launched. Fitzy, he got launched. Everybody's getting launched off their skates. Battle right in front of us, literally. Centering pass, intercepted by Fox. I don't wait, guys. Keep putting the pressure on. Ronayne lets it go through. Towery finds the middle, gets it to Fitzy. Minute and 18 left. We need a win, boys. Let's go. Let's get a W. Plays tough down on the D side. Sneak that puck. Shot goes wide into the corner. Corsica out to the middle. Too soft, too soft. Come on, boys, let's go. Puck dropped in, line change. Come on, boys, get off the bench. Let's go. Icing is the call. Thank you very much. We were going to get caught in transition. We got 48.5 seconds. 2-2, third period. No ties or no overtimes. Davis is going to step in with Heyman, Sisti, Simpson, and Graham. Coach mixing up lines a little bit. Davis will take the draw, lefty. Fox battles, keeps it. Oh, whoa, whoa. Somebody just fell outside the shot, goes wide. Loose puck in front. Anybody's puck. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Ah, 29 seconds. We had sticks in the crease, just couldn't get connected. Back the other way, Fox gets it down off the pads, kicked to the corner. Moved out to the blue line. They lost the handle. Fox did. Kicked in the corner by Heyman. Fox, one more chance. Trying to move the puck. 12 seconds. Get it to Sisti one more time. Anybody. Sisti moves up. 5 seconds left. Davis comes in. Bangs away. Gets it to Sisti. 0.2 seconds. And that ends it. Game over. After 3 periods, the Junior Preds tied with Fox, 2-2. Second tie of the day, folks. So we are 0-2 after 2 games. This will be interesting going into tomorrow morning's game at 0700. So it's going to be an early bird. So get the coffee pots ready early. Get the breakfast snacks going. And be ready to watch some Junior Preds hockey tomorrow morning. Until then, dinner time. Cheers.